My name is Vutam Malastel.
And I'm Zoe.
And you are host. Okay,
wow,
great.
That was actually fun.
So today I am with Zoe and we are going to be doing first time, is it a tag? I don't know if it's
a video, guys, about your first time. It's okay.
That's it. So we have a list of like our different first time encounters and we're just gonna like go through them and see.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. So what's the first one?
So your first boyfriend or your first love. Yes, girl.
Always. Okay, my first boyfriend, guys. Ugh, I'm not gonna say which year because I ain't trying to be judged.
But the streets.
My first boyfriend, we were hooked up by a friend.
Okay.
And yeah, he was a nice guy. He was extremely tall. He was from Congo.
Okay.
International.
You know, we're actually in the same boat. Like you're gonna hear.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not Congo, but international.
Okay. he was from Congo, and yeah, we were hooked up by a friend. He was extremely tall, and yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. We dated for like 11 months.
Wow, that was a long time. That was a long time.
Yeah.
Would you say like you're still like a bit attached?
No.
You've moved on like
Completely.
Okay.
I have him on like social media and we support each other. I think he's subscribed.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
we like, but the breakup wasn't cute though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean all of us get.
Yeah, the breakup was not cute, but we cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So like okay, it's my first love. So he was from Kenya.
Okay, sis.
Okay. So this is kind of like how it started. This was actually in like primary school. It was like end of primary school. Imagine I started this thing from like So yeah,
I'm charging you.
From grade 7, grade 7, really grade 7, but still it stuck with me for such a long time.
Yeah.
So it was grade 7 and I just cut my hair because my hair was just going bad. My mom
really?
was like,
short?
Super short.
And you were like, new beginnings.
And I was like, I wasn't excited about it, but my mom was like, look, if you want your hair to ever grow back, like
you have to cut it.
So I cut my hair and I remember coming to school and like people just looking at me funny, like you know how it is with like kids. Like,
yeah.
But then what was interesting was this guy actually started liking me from the time I cut my hair. You know what I mean? Like I'm like okay, and I remember being like so shy, like I was just super shy. But then he was just like, oh, you know, I love your hair, it's so pretty. I'm like,
and then things got heated from then onwards.
Yeah, sort of. Well, yeah. And then at the end of grade 7, that's when like he asked me out and stuff. And yeah, so I mean like guys, I still remember the text messages.
Like he liked you for who you were.
Do you know what? And that's why it's like stuck with me for such a long time because it's like I wasn't in my best. No, actually, like it was bad. Like I mean. And yeah, like
escalated.
Guys, it was so like I mean, I cried for days, guys. So anyway, I remember like at the end of like grade 7, we had to like basically start applying for like new like high school. The school I was in at the time did not have a high school. So like we had to. So like he applied to the school I went to. He went to LA, right? And okay, that's the High Academy in Botswana, guys. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's where he went. And so anyway, like he showed me his like acceptance letters. Like I've been accepted and stuff. I'm like, cool. I'm coming there with you.
You guys are so same high school.
So I applied to the high. I wrote the entrance. I failed it. And I was like, nah, you guys want to keep me apart from being with the love of my life? No. It's not gonna happen like that. So I wrote the entrance for the second time, then I got it, and I remember being so excited, like, hey, I got my.
We got a relationship goal.
You know.
Did you guys like still like in high school? Did you still?
For like a couple of months, and then he started liking my friends.
That's the same thing that happened to me.
As I was so hurt. Like if you're watching this, bro, you broke my heart, bro. I cried. I was so hurt. I was so hurt. Like it's not even funny.
Yeah, no, but why do they do that? The first one all the time.
He
cheated with my best friend. My first guys.
He would go for my friends, like all of them. Like so I'll be like with one girl and then he comes for her, and then like we literally have to now break up with that girl because it's like awkward now. And then I get another friend, and he comes for the friend. It was like he was looking for who is your.
He was after your anointing, like wherever you left your anointing, he was like, I want.
It was the most hurtful.
Okay, no, that's
like, it was just terrible, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's okay. It's fine.
Would you still date someone? Like, would you still go to the same university as someone because you're in a relationship with someone, or would?
I probably would, just to stalk you and just to make sure you're not playing games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Okay, why?
I can't. Like, I love you, Nat, but if we have to go to different universities, it doesn't mean it's the end of our breakup.
Well,
like,
yeah.
The end of our relationship.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to
well, okay, I just personally think I'm crazy. So it's not like something that I'm trying to hide. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah.
I could concur with you and just say, okay, yeah, sure. Different universities. Yeah. Nah, I'm too crazy. I need to see what you're doing. Your first kiss.
First kiss. Okay, was your first kiss with the same person that you said was your first?
No, we never actually kissed. Okay. And I think that's one of the things I'm not so. What if my parents watch this? No, but like, yeah, I feel like, you know, sometimes like my mind goes wild. Like, I just think if we had kissed, then maybe he would have never needed to like cheat. Because it's sad that 4 years later, actually, this girl comes to school, and my sister and I were always like super excited about new people and especially international. So she's Kenyan too. Okay. So one day we're just having a conversation, you know, about does his name not come up?
She had a thing with him.
She had a thing with him the time he had a thing with me, guys. No. And he kissed her.
Did you want to be kissed though?
I feel like now that I found out that at the time he knew about, you know, you could have just wrote me in.
Okay. You know, oh yeah, you could have.
You can't, you know. I was hurt. I'm like, and she's like, oh no, we're like at this other Kenyan party. Like, okay, so he was, and I find out 4 years later, nigga was cheating on me.
Yeah, no.
You know, it was, guys.
Nah, that's not cute. That's not cute. That's not cute.
So yeah, we never kissed with him. But
okay, but when was your first kiss?
Hey. I went for like a leavers, like, it was actually high school.
Okay.
My ex-boyfriend's like leavers prom.
Okay.
Yeah. Cute. So yeah, we went kissing
there at prom. Now my story looks ghetto.
So anyway, it's like at this like sort of like, I don't know, you know, like that, what do you call that thing that's like on top of the lake, and like everyone just goes there and just, you know, so everyone else is like in their little like corner, you know, doing the most. And yeah, you know, like
was your first kiss like an actual like kiss?
Yes, it was like PG. It's like PG 18. I don't know. No, like legit, like guys, we just had. I mean, I don't know what happened, but then like you know,
it happened.
But I'm glad that you know what, like it didn't go that far.
Yeah,
I swear. Like,
are you still friends with the person that?
No. Okay. Oh, my breakups have been bad though. And all of them are like from like. Yeah, no shade, but now I'm like terrified of boys, so
hectic.
Cause I also heard he was cheating on me, like, bruh, with people. Yeah, your first kiss.
My first kiss, my mom watches my videos.
So I'm like, hey.
My first kiss, was what happened? You.
Even before we know, bruh. Okay, can you?
Okay, my first kiss was with my first boyfriend. First of all, we didn't. Okay, first of all, when we started dating, he didn't know that I hadn't had my first kiss. He was a bit older than me.
Okay.
But you know, he found out from my friends that sweetie. Because what would happen was that every time we'd meet, I'd make sure I always have a fruit. Right, an apple or something easy. So as he came closer to do the things, I would just go and start chewing because I was avoiding that kiss. I was scared. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was eating all the time we met. Like as long as I had a fruit, I needed to be chowing something.
Yeah.
Until he found out that she actually hasn't. That's why she's avoiding it so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you respected that, or? Do boys
well,
respect?
he kind of
respect. Boys respect.
I mean, a few.
Yeah.
So he texted me. He was like, "Hey, I found out that no." He said, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm shy, whatever." Cause
so you knew like instantly what he was talking about.
Yeah, I knew.
Okay.
And then afterwards, he was like, "No, it's okay. Don't worry. Like, you can take your time. Like, I'm not gonna rush you." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And
just to put it out there, guys, with virgins, okay, just so that you know, like, it's
so yeah,
cookies in the cookie jar.
So yeah, then we met up and I kissed him when he wasn't expecting that I would do. Like, he still thought like I still need time, whatever. Well, I mean, maybe I should have, but like.
So you're the one who did the thing.
I surprised him. Yeah.
After my first kiss, guys, I felt so guilty because like I'm a pastor's kid, so
I'm also a pastor's kid. But yeah,
but I went home feeling like a sinner, guys. Like,
yeah, no, it's when you do stuff like that. When you get home, you're washing the dishes.
You know, exactly. You're just like
you're busy.
You're busy. Most you're not resting. You know, you just
you can't be chilling on your bed. No, you're asking, would you like tea, mama? Like you're doing everything. Everything is off because it feels like they just saw you. And in reality, they did. The angels were there. Your angels were there. God was watching you. Child.
You know what? But wow. Next question is, so what was your first cell phone? Guys, mine is it's actually a bit embarrassing though.
What was it?
I don't even, do you know what? Okay, it's a Celebrity 2. Do you remember that? I don't know, it was like these other phones that came out. Celebrity 2, yeah.
Like 2 as in the number?
Yeah, 2. Celebrity 2. That was the actual phone. Do you know what? It was like, I don't know, it was this, just like these new and there was one called a Bombshell.
Okay.
It was
Celebrity and CELIB.
The actual Celebrity.
The actual Celebrity.
And I mean, like, it was totally different. Like, it had like certain music. It had even like Celine Dion music, and then it had like videos, but like videos of like just artists like Celine Dion and other. I don't even remember the others, but it was different. Like, you know, it was like cheap at the time. It was like 500.
What color was it? Because I know
it was silver and black.
Really.
Yeah, and there was ones called like a Bombshell, you know, I don't know, like these certain phones that just came out of like nowhere. And I remember, guys, having to write 10 reasons why I wanted a phone, and I wrote them down because that's the time I got my boyfriend, you know, I'm like, we need to be chatting, you know what I mean? So guys, I wrote down those 10 reasons and I finally got my phone. Okay, cool, you know.
My first phone, I first had a phone that my grandmother gave me, so like that was like my first phone. It was a Motorola.
Okay, at least you have a phone where we can actually recognize.
It was a Motorola and it was purple. I don't know why it was purple, but it was purple, but you couldn't do much with it. It didn't have internet. It didn't have.
Was it like the flipping one?
Nope. It was.
Oh, okay.
It was
a normal,
almost like a brick phone, but a purple Motorola. And then so that was the first phone that like my grandmother gave me. And then the first phone I was actually bought, like this is I think it was the E250, Samsung E250.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that slides.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh, okay. I once had what was it called, man? LG 360.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I loved it, like flipping it. But guys,
wait, like, wasn't that the one that went all the way around? No,
not exactly all the way, but it flipped from the side.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be normal like
this.
I
see from the side. Yes.
Ooh, when I got that phone.
So our last one is,
what was your first encounter with God?
First encounter with God. Hallelujah, Jesus. Can you sing?
Yeah, sort of.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a worship
You're gonna close. Don't lie! I see you. Okay, you're gonna close this video with a. First encounter with God. I can't pinpoint a point, guys, where I was like, this is the first time. I grew up in a like. My father's a pastor, so I grew up in like a church home. We grew up going to church and whatever, and I don't have a certain point where I was like, it was at this moment Spirit hit me. No, I grew into my spirit, right, and grew to believe more and more and more. But the one I remember the one encounter that I can say that I remember this so clearly was one day I wanted to go to a sleepover party. I was in primary school.
Okay.
And guys, I'm such a good person, man. I'm a good girl. My mother is also just like, you know, like I do everything right. I do everything, you know. So what had happened was that I wanted to go to the sleepover party. My mom said no. I didn't understand why. Because everything I'm passing at school, I wash the dishes. I'm just a good child. Like, why would you say no? So I was hurt. So I was like, okay. I went to the bathroom, closed the door, cried. I cried, and then I started praying, and I was like, God, like, why is this happening to me? Jesus, but you don't you hear me? You know, it was just one of the, I was really heartbroken, guys, because I had been such a good person, okay? And I felt like I deserved it, and I was like, Jesus, I'm not okay with this, but whatever. And then at the end I was like, okay, but if that's what you want, whatever. And then afterwards, got out of the bathroom, like I wasn't even crying. I flushed the toilets, fake flush, and I left, and I went to my mom. I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep, good night. I went to my bed. As I was preparing my bed, my mom came in and she was like, with me, you can go to the sleepover. So to me, that moment was like, God, Jesus heard me. And it was one of the moments where I was actually sincerely praying and crying from the deep of my heart. I was like putting my heart out there, like Jesus, you know. And when she came back and said, with me, I was like, Jesus, you heard me. You really heard me. And I was like, you're really alive, aren't you?
No, like God is, wow, he's just amazing. For me, I think it's very similar as well. Like you kind of like just grow into it. You know, it's a huge testimony that I have as a child of a pastor. Like when people see my sister and I, they just like, your pastor's kids. And you're not like wayward, you're not crazy. Like I just like, we just got born into it, we just, you know, and
you kept it moving.
And we kept it moving.
Consistency.
And we know God for ourselves. We know God for ourselves. It's not that because our parents are pastors now we're like, you know, trying to be like, I know God for myself.
You experienced
like one of my most amazing experiences was when my mom prayed for me to like start speaking in tongues. And guys, like I had seen people in other churches before being prayed for, and they like, you know, they speak it and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, what do I say? Like I just put together words. Like, how do you do it though? And that night, like my mom prayed for us, like, oh my gosh, guys, and I just started speaking. And I was just like, whoa.
And you felt God here,
you know. And I remember just feeling so much like fire, like just warmth in my body, like, you know, like, wow, guys, like that encounter was just like, and to think it was my mom is the one who prayed with us to get into it. Like I didn't need to like necessarily be in some, you know, in the church or whatever. And because you can imagine, like maybe there's pressure there by the altar when you go there. They're like, okay, we pray for you to get your tongues. Like you can imagine.
Because now
if they don't come out, and you they're like, okay, maybe let me just start putting words together. Like shika mashika. There would just be so much pressure. Like I swear a lot of people, you know, I mean, I can't judge, but guys, I don't know, because there's just lots of people who have so much pressure. But for me, it was just my mom, my sister, and we just closed the doors and just started praying. Guys, that was one of the amazing encounters.
I'm actually waiting for that to happen to me. And I want it so bad. Like I can imagine like the feeling and everything. But I also get that I haven't spoken in tongues before, and I kind of think I know why. Because I think I still don't understand the entire
thing.
So I think God is just waiting for me to be in a position where I understand it in order for me to get into it. So it's like I have to like intentionally take the step to learn more about it before. But that's
makes
beautiful.
A lot of sense, and
that's beautiful. Yes,
guys. So actually that is a wrap for our questions.
Our first times, guys. If you have any first times of any of these, please comment in the comment section so we can like interact about our different like first times. That's lit. That's lit. Are you gonna close with your welcome? No. We're gonna end the video here.
I mean,
guys, please go check her channel out. She has a channel. I'm gonna put the details in the and And yeah, go support her. She's amazing. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, I mean, I could sing something.
Okay, I'm listening. What are we singing? What are we? I'll back you up.
Love never fails.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do know it.
You don't know. You do know it.
Your love
Never fails, it never gives up, it never runs out on me.
Hey.
Your love never fails, it never gives up, it never runs out on me. Yeah. Yes.
Worship night.
I just called, worship night, guys. We're going for worship night.
Worship night tonight.
It's lit.
Thank you.
Yeah, otherwise I enjoyed being on your channel. Like
we're gonna have a video on her channel. So if you're not,
stay tuned.
Exactly.
Okay.
You need to go check out her channel so that you can see our other video.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Thank you so much and see you on the next video.
Bye. Wow, this was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.